G'day, Nick Goldschmidt here. Elizabeth, I really want to thank you for choosing to pour Chelsea Merlot for us. And I know that you're going to be doing it at the Capital City Club in Brookhaven, so just super, can't thank you enough. So Chelsea is our oldest daughter. We have 5 children. And when Chelsea was young, I traced her around her head and she colored it in, and that's where the label comes from. And this is the first wine that we made with our children. And Chelsea's firstborn, so she's a perfectionist, and when you drink this wine, you can see it. Everything in the wine is perfect, but she loves Cabernet. And so this is a Cabernet Drinkers Merlot. You get the beautiful, ripe, red fruit that you get from Merlot, but you also get a lot of depth and weight. And the reason is because the vineyard is on a loam soil with a little bit of clay, and it's the clay that holds the water. So Merlot berry weighs about 1.2 grams, Cabernet weighs about 0.9 grams. So the key thing with Merlot is to keep that berry in full turgor all the way through the ripening. And when you have clay, you can hold that moisture in the soil for a little bit longer, keep the soil a bit cooler, and so the berry will not dehydrate. You can imagine if you dehydrate the berry, you're just concentrating sugar, acid, and tannin. This will not do that. So when you drink the wine, you'll get that full red berry that you get from the Merlot. Now, to get the Cabernet character, you get that from extraction. And we extract it just like a Cabernet. We ferment it a little bit warmer than we would typically do with Merlot. And I think you can see that in the wine. You get all that extra weight. So we try to pick it at around about 14 alcohols with good natural acidity. So when I talk about that, we're about 5, 7 in terms of that, in terms of acidity. But the key element is the pH. So the higher the pH, the more texture that you get in the mouth. We used to make Merlot at around about 3.7 pH. Top of the scale would be 3.8. But here we try to make the Merlot pH at about 3.45 or 3.5. And that just gives it a little bit more tension. So when that wine comes through the mouth, it just explodes right on the finish. This is the perfect wine for dinner. If you want to drink something after dinner, that's when you drink the Napa Cabernets. But during dinner, you want to drink things from the Alexandra Valley because you've got more acidity. So when you drink this wine, you're going to go, man, am I hungry or thirsty? And that's the sensation. That will allow you to sell that second glass. Anyway, good luck out there. Chelsea Merlot from the Alexandra Valley, a beautiful little vineyard that I've been working on since 1990, and a project that I'm working with my oldest daughter. It's fantastic. Enjoy.